Could you explain the mechanism of how stress can decrease our body's ability to burn fat, and specifically how it can cause us to store belly fat?
Did you used to watch Star Trek when you were a bit younger?
I have watched it once or twice, but not for many, many years.
You might recall that on the Star Trek Enterprise, if they were in a dangerous situation, Captain Kirk would call on the engineer Scotty to shut down various parts of the ship so that he could have all of the energy where he needed it, which is, in the engines to get away from danger. So they would shut down a lot of different areas, sometimes every area except the bridge and the living quarters where the women and children were. And so what that meant was that he had the maximum amount of energy to get away from danger. Our bodies, Elly, are very much like the Starship Enterprise. When we're in danger, our brains, when it senses danger, releases certain chemicals into the bloodstream. Adrenaline, cortisol, things like that. And that pretty much tells the body dangerous situation. And when the body gets that signal, it takes away energy from a lot of different areas. It takes away energy from them fighting infections, for instance. We don't need our immune system to be working if we're trying to run away from a lion. We don't need our digestion to be working if we're trying to run away from a lion. We don't need our reproductive system to be working. We don't need to be burning fat. There's a lot of things that we don't need if we are just trying to get out of danger. So the body actually, when it gets those stress hormones, shuts a lot of the areas down. Now, that's all very well and good in the olden days when we were running from a lion. But these days, we're actually under constant stress. Those stress hormones are constantly in the body. And the problem with that is, the other message our body gets is, hold on to fat. Because in the olden days, if we were in a dangerous situation, there wouldn't really be an opportunity to eat for a while. Food might be scarce if there was, something seriously dangerous happening. So our body, those hormones tell our body, hold on to fat. Food is scarce. And problem is that now we've got those stress hormones in our body all of the time. And when those stress hormones are there is no way that you can burn fat, Elly. It is not possible because the body is getting a message, hold on to it. No matter how much exercise you do, no matter what you eat, you will not burn fat if you are stressed.
Yeah, I think cortisol's a huge problem with many people because, like you say, we're in a constant state of stress these days, but I think it's worth noting that it is definitely not being chased by a lion type of stress. It's all mental stress, isn't it? But the body doesn't perceive a difference between that being chased by a lion stress and mental stress. It responds in the same way.
That's right.